Search for a Marshall woman. 39-year-old Mary Lands disappeared in March of 2004. This afternoon, investigators will announce that more reward money will be available to anyone with information on the case. Lands' boyfriend, at the time of her disappearance, Cooper Pratt, told police that she left her apartment to take a walk and never returned. Pratt has been named as a suspect in the case and is currently serving time for assaulting a more recent girlfriend. The details on the rewards will be announced during an afternoon news conference at Marshall's Town Hall. Now, coming up in about 10 minutes on Daybreak, we're going to talk live to one of the investigators in that case.
Announcement today in a West Michigan mystery. Mary Lands from Marshall, missing now for nearly 5 years. Today, investigators will offer more reward money for any tips given to help solve that case. And Jim Carlin, one of the investigators working the case, hired by the family, joining us live on the phone this morning. Good morning, Jim.
Hi, Brett. How are you this morning?
Just fine. Good to talk to you. Can you elaborate a little bit on this reward that's going to be added here? Is it just being reinstated? Is that how it comes about?
Well, the Carol Son Foundation in California originally had a reward for Mary's disappearance, and because they have so many requests, they dropped them after a certain amount of time. We wrote to them in November asking if a reward could be reinstated. They required a letter from us, the family, the police department, the Michigan State Police, and the reward was granted. And that's part of what's going to happen this afternoon at the Town Hall in Marshall.
The announcement on the reward, which you're talking about, like $5,000 from this entity, and then you're hoping to have more. What's the total amount that you're hoping to get, and do you think that'll shake some tongues loose?
Well, I've been saying this for several months. We have a perfect storm of justice that's bearing down on the people involved in the disappearance and murder of Mary Lands. We have a new prosecutor, her assistant, Eusebio Solis, Dan Busher, who you remember prosecuted Mr. Pratt for the crimes against the other girlfriend. He stayed on. The Attorney General is going to be assisting the Michigan State Police and the Marshall PD. And it just seems as if we now have a dream team for justice, and this case is going to be solved, and we're going to bring her home. The Marshall family last night also decided that they have some resources that they are going to also donate $5,000. These rewards will be effective when they're made this afternoon, the announcements by police and by us. It'll be for 6 months.
Jim, can you believe that it's been 5 years nearly now, and we're still talking about this?
Well, actually today it's 4 years, 11 months, and 6 days. And when you mentioned that the family hired me, they gave me $1. I have donated all my time and resources because you look into the eyes of Clifford and Anita and you know they need help. But we have been so unified in the last few months, and then this woman from Wisconsin, Karen Kramer, with the Broken Wings Network coming to town, she saw and put in the eyes of Lieutenant Pete, Scott McDonald, and others what it is, because she lost her own daughter. And those officers were visibly moved. They walked out of there. They're going to work with her in her presentations for her own work. But they have assured the family, looking us in the eye and saying, we know what happened. We need that final piece of the puzzle, and we're going to get it done and bring Mary home.
All right, thank you so much for chatting with us today, Jim. Good luck today on your announcement. We'll be checking in with you this afternoon.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.